Hey, Patrice!
One of the things right now that you can read on the Daily Dose section of dailyfilmfix.com is my column on Ivan Reitman and where his career was and where it is today. He's got a movie right now in theaters called No Strings Attached, which I haven't seen, but just judging from some of the initial reviews from top critics, the film's not getting a whole lot of love. Of course, that movie stars Ashton Kutcher and Natalie Portman in the high concept of friends with benefits. Ivan Reitman, of course, is one of the greatest comedic directors of all time. His work dates back as a producer on Animal House, where the world was, who already knew him from Saturday Night Live, but was sort of introduced to John Belushi, the comic genius. And then he partnered with Bill Murray and made several films, starting with Meatballs in 1979. Then in 1981, he and Harold Ramis and Bill Murray made the movie Stripes, the satirical military film. And then in 1984, of course, they made Ghostbusters and a sequel thereafter. Those films made a whole lot of money. They were very, very good. One would call them classic type films. Some people have their misgivings with regard to Meatballs, but it's one of my, I guess, guilty pleasures, certainly when I was a kid. But Ivan Reitman could have been certainly written off as somebody who just was an outgrowth of having really good casts, namely Bill Murray involved. But he proved that that wasn't a fluke when he turned and reinvented the career of Arnold Schwarzenegger, the action star, future governor. He made a series, or a string, if you will, no pun intended, of comedic films. And I'll always remember the governor saying, "It's not a tumor." That's the line from Kindergarten Cop. In 1997, things really went on a slide. He made a movie called Father's Day. Great cast. It had Robin Williams and Billy Crystal. One would think you just can't miss with that kind of thing. Unfortunately, the film missed miserably. It didn't score with critics, and audiences stayed away as well. The very next year, however, in 1998, things seemed to be coming back for Ivan Reitman. He made a movie with Harrison Ford and Anne Heche called 6 Days, 7 Nights. It was a romantic action comedy. The movie worked. I enjoyed it, and it made enough money, certainly, to cover its budget. But then things sort of went downhill. He made a movie called Evolution, which one would think was sort of an attempt to recapture the Ghostbusters-esque kind of thing. The movie, again, didn't make any money. Critics really bemoaned it. I think Peter Travers called it something like refried beans that smell stale, or something like that. It was a real off-putting kind of quote. Then he made in 2006 My Super Ex-Girlfriend, and this was a high concept idea. It had Uma Thurman in the role of the super ex-girlfriend. The movie was only sporadically funny, and again, it didn't make any money. But ironically, when My Super Ex-Girlfriend was fading from theaters, you had the resurgence or the rise of his son with a movie called Thank You for Smoking. And it was such a small movie, and it showed great satirical wit. Of course, the very next year, Jason Reitman, the son responsible for Thank You for Smoking, went on to have one of the biggest hits of the year in Juno, and the movie garnered an Oscar for Diablo Cody for writing. Everybody knows that Ghostbusters 3 is going to make a mint. Everybody's going to go see it. I'll pay to go see it. But it will only work if, of course, Bill Murray returns. And it will only revitalize the career of Ivan Reitman if it impresses us, if it is inventive, if it is intelligent, and, above all, if it makes us laugh. And not just sporadically, but consistently, and that the story enhances the laughs and makes us, entertains us greatly. You can read about this and all kinds of other musings, as well as film reviews, and you can watch clips on dailyfilmfix.com, where you can feed your movie addiction. Let's take a look at the trailer for Ivan Reitman's new film, No Strings Attached.
You don't remember my name, do you?
Did you have a good time last night?
It's all right. Nothing special.
Hey, Adam. You left your socks in my room.
Did I?
Hey, champ.
Hey. What happened last night?
You made my body hurt so much.
Your app.
Emma, did I have sex with anyone in this apartment last night?
No, you didn't.
So I just passed out on your couch?
Yeah, you were naked and crying. Do you like her?
I can't date her. She's my oldest friend. Hey, we're having sex.
I know.
Did you have sex with Emma?
No. Yes.
I'm a doctor. I work 80 hours a week. I need someone who's gonna be in my bed at 2 a.m. who I don't have to eat breakfast with.
I hate breakfast.
Good.
That's from Emma.
Where are you?
You want to come back strong here. Like, where am I? Why don't you check your underpants?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't write that.
Maybe we should establish ground rules. No lying, no jealousy. Don't list me as your emergency contact. I won't call.
Don't ask me what I think about your body.
Deal.
I can't focus on my porn with all this real sex going on around me.
You probably shouldn't snuggle.
Yeah. That just felt wrong.
I think I'm falling for her.
That's a horrible idea. You're living every guy's dream right now. Why would you mess that up?
I really like you.
You always find these perfect guys, and then you're like, it'll never work.
I think monogamy goes against our basic biology. Go hook up with someone else.
You're kidding. Okay. I'm gonna call every girl in my phone until someone agrees to have sex with me.
Toast to that.
That is a terrible self-destructive plan, and we're behind you 100%.
You are such an overachiever.
Thank you. Go on a date with me. One date.
Why can't we just have sex?
You can't fight me. You're miniature. You fight like a hamster.